What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some Genesis League goals content. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, well, we have a new Genesis League proposal in the mix here, and it is to provide liquidity to TerraBlock's smart contract, TerraBlock's BSC or BNB chain bridge and 2 LPs on the Binance Smart Chain. So similarly to Splinterlands, for all the Splinterlands folks out there, we do have the tokens, both DEC and SPS, bridged out, as well as 2 liquidity pools that are out there. They want to do the same things with those parallel tokens, right? Your GLX and your GLUSD. So let's jump into the details here. They want this is going to be a DAO vote, remember, because we would be taking capital from the DAO, and essentially what they're trying to do is take 20,000 GLUSD, so it's $20,000, and then 10 million GLX, which is approximately $23,000 at the current price, and move that over to the TerraBlock BSC Hive wallet. And in that way, they'll release it on the BNB chain and then use that to facilitate liquidity in liquidity pools on that chain. Now, here's the other part. They want to take an additional, right? We'll also allocate 10,000 GLUSD and an additional 5 million GLX to initialize the liquidity pool on the BSC chain. The DAO will initialize the GLX pair, BNB and GLUSD pair with USDC. So I think this is good, and this is something that we need to address with the Splinterlands side, but I'll get into that in a separate video. But you'll have GLX paired with BNB, and then you'll have GLUSD paired with USDC. So let's see here. So making for the bridge operational and initializing LPs, we'll be providing 30K total GLUSD and then 15 million GLX. That'll be the total amount. Now, the current GLX balance in the DAO is 50 million. So we'd be taking about 30% of that, which is quite significant. And then the current GLUSD balance is 42,000. So we'd be taking about 20,000 of that. Now, again, keep in mind that, this is just going to be bridged over. Technically, it's not going to belong to the DAO anymore. It's going to be in those bridges, but it should hopefully help to provide liquidity and access for those who like to participate on the BNB chain, which, again, that's how a lot of people explored or discovered Splinterlands in the first place. I think it's important for us to be on there, and at some point, we'll probably need to do the same thing with Ethereum or any other chains that are worthwhile. So the benefits to the community: seamless asset transfer. The BSC bridge will enable users to effortlessly transfer assets between BSC and the Genesis League Sports ecosystem, which exists on the Hive blockchain, enhancing accessibility and utility for our community members. Enhanced liquidity. So the provision of liquidity ensures that users can efficiently swap between GLUSD and GLX within the BSC ecosystem, further strengthening the liquidity pool. And then an easier on-ramp for users to bring funds into the ecosystem from BSC or MetaMask. Final remarks: if this proposal is approved, the DAO will commit to providing the 30,000 GLUSD and 15 million GLX. But for some clarification on how this would set up, if approved, the DAO will send 20K GLUSD, and they would mint that on the the BSC side. It is crucial to emphasize, this is probably the most important part here, that this proposal will not expedite the GLX airdrop for liquidity pools, which is a separate development effort planned for a later date. The Genesis League Sports team will contribute minimal development work to this initiative, primarily focusing on integrating the necessary functionalities within the GLS ecosystem to support the liquidity provision. So what they're saying with that is, yes, there's going to be LP rewards, just like there are LP rewards over on the Splinterlands side, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. They're not trying to prioritize that. They just want to create the bridge first, and it sounds like they're going to be focused on the game, right, getting the game out, and then we'll pivot back to that. So for everybody who's excited, I think it's 100 million GLX that's like set to go out over the course of 5 years. That's not going to be starting anytime soon. This is just to help set up the infrastructure for it. So I think it's a very easy yes. I don't see why anybody would be against it, unless maybe you wanted to bridge to Ethereum first, or maybe you wanted to disagree or not disagree, but like adjust the numbers. I'm going to vote for it. I'm just letting people know that this is happening and will be a precursor to when those LPs go live. The LP rewards go live, although it doesn't sound like that is happening for a little bit here. And obviously, we're still waiting for a game. So let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments below, but this was an interesting development for the GLS side of things. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.